The hands that remained. Carlos Carrasquero. The boy's hand was small and cold in the doctor's gloved grasp. Together, they walked through the town, where nothing moved except the ash stirred by their steps. Houses leaned into one another as if tired. Doors hung open, swollen by rain that no longer came. A bell lay cracked in the square, its rope chewed through by rot. Above them, the sky had the color of old linen, stretched thin. The doctor wore his mask, the long beak filled with herbs that had long since lost their scent. Glass eyes stared ahead, unblinking. He spoke as they walked, his voice muffled but steady. He told the boy about the sickness, how it came with a cough that sounded harmless at first, how the fever followed like a tide. He explained how it moved through breath and touch, how it loved crowds and corners and nights when windows were shut tight. He spoke of swellings and dreams that burned too bright. He spoke of time, how it slipped away while one counted heartbeats. The boy listened, swinging their joined hands once, then again. "I do not understand," he said. "That is all right," the doctor replied. "You do not need to." They passed the schoolhouse where chalk still dusted the boards and a map curled from damp. The doctor spoke of his work. He spoke of waking before dawn, of boiling water until his arms shook, of mixing powders by candlelight. He spoke of doors he knocked on and doors that never opened. He spoke of hands he held and hands he could not reach in time. He spoke of choosing who would get the last vial and how every choice felt like a theft. The boy watched a paper bird crumble beneath his shoe. "Will they come back?" he asked. The doctor paused, then kept walking. "No," he said softly. "They are resting." They reached the edge of town where the road vanished into weeds. The doctor's steps slowed. He looked down at the boy, at the pale face and the eyes that reflected too much sky. He felt the weight of words he had carried like stones in his pockets. "I worked as hard as I could," the doctor said. "I learned. I prayed. I stayed when others fled. I am sorry I failed you." The boy stopped. His hand slipped free without resistance. He smiled, gentle and distant, and the wind moved through him. Where he stood, the road showed through, unbroken. His feet did not press the dust. His breath did not fog the glass eyes of the mask. "I was never sick like the others," the boy said, his voice thinning. "I fell before you came." Understanding settled like snow. The doctor reached out and his glove closed on air. The boy faded with the light, leaving the town as it was and the doctor alone, with hands that could no longer hold what they cared for.